Normally, when you speak the language, maybe you put the camera to the side, and you speak to each other, and you film the camera from I don't know how to say it. I tried to say from the side. But in this case, we couldn't speak to each other, so I tried to use the camera as a communication tool and put it not to the side. I put it in between us. So this is the reason why the camera has such a big role in the film. So everything went directly through the camera. The communication between me and the protagonist is directly over the camera. So maybe
who are pushing for monetary redress. There are also people who reject the monetary redress. There's also people that say that an apology in itself is good enough. And then there are others that say that beyond apology and monetary, maybe there's more importance on education. And so one of the things I think we were trying to do was really say even within those two factions, there are many, differences as well. And I think for us, it wasn't so much as saying this is what the true redress should be. It's more about how redress has affected so many people in different ways, affected their lives, but also affected generations of people, and also really to, create more of an inclusive idea of what history is, so that those differences within the community, I think it's important to explore those too, because part of the reason why a lot of problems happen is because maybe that people think that Chinese Canadians are one unified voice, but they're not. So it's more important for me to show the difference rather than say which one is the right for this project, because really it's I think an educational project. I didn't look at one of those hard hitting journalists think that this is the truth.
Part of it is pretty much, I just stuck with the script. What I didn't plan was all the things that happened after I finished the film or tried to finish it. Like I didn't plan to include like a documentary part in the credit. I didn't plan to start a micro-philanthropy work. I mean, I was like kind of like disillusioned. I thought I'm going to show this film and people will just give money and that will pretty much take care of all the problems with it. Obviously, it's not. It doesn't happen a lot. I mean, it didn't happen in my film. So those are the things that weren't in time. And it's a continuously evolving story. As I finish my festival run, I know there's a lot more stories that can happen when we start getting more funds and whatever happens to the actors. Hopefully I'll be in a position where I can have a crew there, or just a person who can document what happens. It will continue to evolve. Maybe another documentary, but it's an ongoing story. I don't know. It can end like next year, or it can go on and on. Maybe it will inspire other filmmakers, or other filmmakers will hook up with me so that we can do a similar project somewhere else in the world. So in that way, I feel good that this film has that ability. It seems